Guys, God bless you all. Hope you're having a wonderful 2024. Um, I've been doing great. I haven't been posting much over here, and that's gonna change quickly. So there's a bunch of videos coming your way, interesting topics. But today's random thoughts videos is GoBots, and for all those who don't know, GoBots was a cartoon from the 80s and a toy line. It was the direct competitor of Transformers. Eventually, GoBots lost that competition and Transformers kept going. And Hasbro bought Tonka and in turn bought the GoBots. GoBots, it was basically the same thing as Transformers, same story and everything. The only thing that differentiated it was basically that one was made by Tonka and then the other one Hasbro. In Japan, it was called Machine Robo, and in that Japanese continuity, the Machine Robo line even had a anime called Revenge of Kronos. I don't know for how long it ran, but I do remember in like watching like the documentary about these toys and about these characters, and they mentioned Machine Robo, Revenge of Kronos, and it was like a mini series or some sorts. I'm not sure if I can't remember if it was an OVA, but Revenge of Kronos was basically comparisons. It was very like Western, and it was almost like Fist of the North Star thing. It was like very different from GoBots in the States. But GoBots had various small iterations and mentions after Hasbro acquired those rights. And I remember when Hasbro, in their more toddler friendly line of toys, they released a subline of Transformers called Transformers GoBots, and those were like almost like rescue hero type toys, where they were like very like big and bulky, like, and it was meant for like very young kids to have like a almost like a some sort of action figure, like their first action figure of some sorts. But pretty cool, pretty simple. It's like Rescue Bots before Rescue Bots. It was in that same vein. And then after that, kind of GoBots went dark. They even tried to make GoBots part of like the Transformers Prime. That was mentioned by, I'm not sure. Oh, Rick Alvarez in one of the conventions. He spoke about that, and I think after that they mentioned GoBots in the Bumblebee movie. There's like a magazine, like GoBots magazine, and then in a deleted scene, memo actually says, "Oh, they're like GoBots," like referring to like Bumblebee, like a transforming robot. And then, if that scene would have been in the movie, kind of like GoBots, it's a cartoon in Transformers, which is kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, I mean, after that they did a comic book. IDW released a comic book, and not much has been done with GoBots. And frankly, if I kind of want to see more. If I was Hasbro, I would definitely put out more GoBots in the Transformers line, especially in United and Legacy, which they've been doing kind of like IDW universe, like these universe hopping characters in that toy line. I would use that opportunity and release a leader one. They already released Crasher and in the Velocitron wave for like the Walmart exclusive ones. They released Crasher, which was a female renegade character, which basically the renegades are Decepticons of the GoBots universe, and so that was kind of cool. I kind of want to see Leader 1 and maybe a Turbo and maybe a Scooter down the line. maybe the puzzler, the combiner. He's kind of cool. Jeeper Creeper. I don't know. I kind of want to see those guys. They're doing kind of like the Rock Lords type thing, and with like a combination with like Inhumanoids with the Infernac and that character being in a humanoid and all that, and that place and whatnot. So it is what it is, guys. Let's see how it goes down. It could be interesting if they manage to combine the two stories and have like the GoBots be like a tribe of Transformers, one of the colonies of Transformers out there, and Gobotron be like almost like a different planet. Even in the movies, like if they manage to keep the continuity after Rise of the Beasts, I would have like Unicron, the planet that Scourge was from. It was Gobotron. There's like GoBots running around in that universe. It will be like a really cool Easter egg out there. I don't know. I think GoBots, it's the ugly version of Transformers. He's like, GoBots are the most ignored ones, and they're pretty cool. They were a solid competitor, and it's a shame that they've been like lost and they haven't been, utilized more within the Transformers lore. I think they could bring a different take to the GoBots. I mean, to the Transformers. I think almost like a Transformers versus GoBots thing could happen, and maybe have like a war between those two races, and be like, who's the more superior race. And then what I would do? I would basically have the GoBots be created by the Quintessons, since in one iteration of the GoBots, I think it was mentioned that the GoBots had organic brains, because at some point were organic. So I would do that and make the GoBots organic, and then the GoBots would go to war with the Transformers or Cybertronians, and they would go to war, and then Optimus Prime reaches an agreement with Leader One. They both join forces to like defeat the Renegades, Decepticons, and that will be kind of cool to see. I don't know, nice comic book, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But anyways, guys, this was the most random topic that I've talked about in this channel. GoBots. I was just sitting at work and they just popped into my mind. GoBots. Who would have figured? Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe, comment down below, and get ready, because there's more content coming down the line. So God bless you all. Have a nice week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.